So we got hit by a tornado, and now all that's left is for me to clean up the devastation. Hey, at least we survived. My horses, of course, weren't 100% so lucky, but you know what? Not terrible in the grand scheme of things. Could have been a lot worse, I think. No, I just gotta figure out what we're gonna do with these logs. Now, yeah, I've got a little bit of cash we've made over the course of the year, but I'm really hoping I can make a little bit more, maybe from, well, all these logs, all these dead trees now. The stumps that got left over from this tornado that ran through us. There's a tornado. Yeah, no, I want to clean this all up and make some cash off this and move forward with that. So my plan is knock these down. I don't know how many I'm going to knock down, to be honest. We'll knock a few down, sell them off, and go from there, and see what this is worthwhile. I don't know. It's got to be something, right? It's got to be worth something. Now, they're awfully close, I have to admit. I was expecting to get a little bit further up in there, but I didn't get too far, and there's a lot of logs here already. Yeah, that caught me off guard. It feels like there's a lot more trees there than were originally. I feel like the tornado planted. I feel like it planted some trees. Anyways, let's see what this is. Okay, not terrible. Okay. Yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world right there, you guys. Another load. Let's go take this one back as well. You know what? If I can get close to $100,000 for, you know, a half dozen loads, that would be actually pretty good for us. Let's see what we got. Another load in, and yeah, we're already up to 79 grand. Awesome. All right. Okay, I've got a plan with the money. I want to keep moving forward with livestock. I'm diversifying into livestock. So I will see you when it's time to purchase all this stuff come March. We got months to go. See you in March. All right, March is here. Now, like I said, I want to diversify into I want to make money off livestock, and well, the horses have been okay. Man, I've been having some struggles with our horses lately, haven't I? Yeah, we've lost a few, and things just haven't been great. But what has been good has been the sheep. The sheep seem like they're doing okay. So I figure, you know what? I've been calling this a ranch for long enough. Maybe it's time we made this a proper ranch. And I think right here will be the spot. Now, not to put the cow before the barn. I don't think that's how the saying. I don't think that's the saying right there, is it? No. We bought a couple cattle. We got our first cattle. I have to admit, these are not the best cows in the world, but it's the best money could buy for us. So these are going to be the first cattle we're going to be loading our barn up with, and we'll have to see what we get out of this, guys. So this is going to be the start of our cattle ranch. I don't know. It's like I said, not the best cows in the world. I'll show you when we get a little later on. I'll show you the veterinary report. Veterinarian report? I'll show you the veterinarian report a little later on. The cattle are not exactly the highest of quality. Now, fortunately, like I was saying earlier, our sheep though, holy, these have been kind of a breath of fresh air. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you guys. These guys have been, well, we've been reproducing. We started with 8 and we're up to 24 already. That is kind of awesome. All right, that's great. So we got 24 sheep already. Now, of course, over the winter months, they didn't produce a ton of wool or anything along those lines, but they were producing more sheep. So that's a start right there. But I'm just really impressed with the sheep, guys. Anyways, that's all I had to say about that. Here is our new cattle, our cattle pen, our cattle pasture. Yeah, this is the cattle ranch. We got our horses now. We have our first cattle, and things, I don't know. I think it might be I think we're looking up right now. We'll see. Once again, we'll see what we could do with these guys. They're not the highest quality of cattle, but cattle nonetheless, and we'll see how much work we have to do on these. Let's get these guys into the pasture over here. Perfect. All right, cattle are in. We got our four cows. Yeah, maybe I should just get a smoker. I don't know. Let me just get this all put back together. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you guys. They're not the best cattle in the world, but they'll definitely suffice. And if I can get them to have a couple calves, maybe we can grow a herd here and go from there. We'll see. Now, I better get these guys fed as well, of course. That is the one thing we can do. And once again, the only thing we're producing here is a ton of hay. Well, not a ton of hay. We're producing some hay. I'm not saying a lot. It's not very much at all. In fact, to be fair, the amount of hay that we're making, I'm surprised we can support all the livestock that we have already. It seems like it's going to be no problem now. Let's get these guys in here. Got a few bales. Should be enough to get them started. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, let me show you. Let me take a look at our cattle here. Let's go take a look and let me show you what we got. So here's our 4 cows. As you can see, they got food at least now. Quality of our cattle, yeah, definitely not great. Very bad and bad. Yeah, nothing to write home for about right now. A couple $1,000 worth of cattle. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like I said, hopefully we can. I don't know if we can manipulate these at all. If we can make them better or not. So cattle are good. We will be into the field here in the next month or so, but I'll see you guys come April here. All right. All right. And looks like that we're into April. Horses are looking happy horses. Cool. Guys, check out the crops were a little bit moist last month at the end of March there. But just checked our crop moisture. You know what? Let's go look actually together here. Let's go together. Yeah, crop moisture is looking way better right now. So I think we can dive into these fields. Yeah, like 6%. Yeah, I should not need to TED this at all. So this will be a good test on our fields right now. We should be getting hay right as soon as we knock this field down. We'll get the swather going here once again. Nice. Fire that on up. Looks good. And we're going to go do a little bit of haying this morning. So like I said, we don't have a huge amount of fields here. Our grass fields are actually relatively small for the amount of livestock that we have right now. But I think we've got enough that we can manage, at least for the time being. I'm a little curious on the cattle still. The cattle are going to be the one thing going forward that we're going to have to kind of monitor to make sure that we have enough food for, that's for sure. And, well, I want to make a profit off the hay as well. So that's my main profit is right now until we have enough we can start selling off cattle and sheep. But I digress. Let's just get the hay in done for the time being. All right, so first field done. I think we should probably grab a coffee, take a short break. We'll get into the second field here in just a second, but things are looking up. Nice. So the coffee. I love it. All right. Cool. All right. Let's get back into this field. We'll do the second portion right away here to get this done. Now, looking forward, what am I going to need money for going forward? Well, guys, there's so many things I can plan out right now that I'd like to do. There's some things that are going to be more pressing than others. First of all, I need to do maintenance on this tractor sooner than later. The tires, I'm noticing that the rubber's looking a little bald on this thing. So that's going to be a several $1,000 repair bill at some point here, probably next year. I bet you I can get through the year with. Hopefully I can get through the year with the fall tires. Of course, more cattle would be beneficial as well. Maybe some better cattle. I don't think I'm going to get any more horses. I think we're going to hold off on the horses and maybe just let these guys breed and see how that works out. But I mean, on top of all of this, of course, fertilizing and any kind of lime spread or something for these our hay fields might be beneficial, right? I don't know. I'm just thinking there's a couple things there. And then on top of that, of course, all that wood that we could possibly process from where the tornado went through, and even more of the fresh stuff that we haven't been touching out down by the airfield there. There's all that work we could do as well. So that's all work in the future that I want to do, but just don't have the money quite yet for it. And I'm trying to figure out which would be the best way to, of course, go through. There's things that we need and there's things that we want. And I feel like I just need everything right now. Okay. Hayfield taken care of. We just got to bail this up again. Looks good though. Yeah, decent amount. We'll see what kind of yields we get. Oh, and since we're talking yields, that's the next thing I'm going to need now going forward as well, isn't it? Yeah, we've been noticing. We'll see. We'll take a look once we get into harvesting or the baling here. Drop that off. I think that these fields are looking a little rough already. Yeah, we're going to probably need to pick up some kind of an overseeder maybe. We'll need to plant some more grass. I think that's something that's going to have to be taken care of in the very near future as well, if I want to keep up with what I'm doing now. If only I could fertilize along with overseeding, that would be fantastic. Get this all connected back up. All right, baler, trailer connected. All right, back to work, you guys. This poor 4440, it's getting a lot of work in. It's not going to get any better for it either, unfortunately. Let's get to baling on this, and we'll see. We'll start on the far field. Yeah, we'll start on the original field and come back again, I guess. But yeah, so just looking when we were swathing, I did notice some bald spots throughout the field. we'll see what kind of yields we get off this. Like beforehand, we were getting almost a full trailer at least off each field. So it's like 151 mini bales, I think it is. Anyways, roughly a full trailer off each field. So I'm hoping that we can get close to that again. Like I said, I was looking through this field as we were swathing it down here, and there was definitely some bald patches, some spots where, yeah, we could probably use some more seed to be put down on and probably help us out. So that's something we need to do as well. So I think that's almost maybe in a need. Yeah, I think that's like in the need possession. Like you can see through this field, guys. It's gotten a lot of splotchy spots. Is that a technical term? Let me know in the comments. Splotchy? I think it's a splotchy spots. That's something we're going to need to take care of, I think. That's a need. Of course, the new tires for the tractor, that's going to be a need. I don't know what else is a need right now. More cattle in that order? Or should I focus maybe more on forestry stuff? Because between those two things, the planter is going to be expensive at probably, what, 30 to 40 grand. And then tires will be probably 4,000, I'm going to think. Any maintenance, be about 4 grand. So I think, yeah, we're close to $50,000 for the stuff that we need to do this year. That's how much money I need to have come winter time, come February, March of the winter. Let's see if we can get there. I guess that's my goal. There you go. All right, looking good. Yeah, this is still first. Remember how I said, guys, remember how I said I need 2 trailers full? This is my first trailer right now still. So it's we're definitely getting less hay than we did have previously, right? Yeah, we're still a little low on hay. So maybe that's definitely a need then, right? Yeah, I think definitely we'll need some more. Need a way to punch that up a little bit. Okay, that's going to be my biggest expense. All right, let me let's see here. We've got a room for a couple more bales on the trail. I'm gonna go just put this down over in front of the roadway there, and we'll finish off this trailer or this field quickly. Yeah, it still could put maybe 2 more bales on this, but what's okay? It's okay. It's okay. Just leave them right here. Leave a nice little stack out in front of the house. That looks pretty good. It's nice. It's nice when we get it all as hay and no grass mixed in. But look at this. See, this is what I was talking about. All this patchiness. You can see all these little spots we're getting right now, and it's getting progressively worse for us. So that's starting to really affect our yields out here. All right, so we've baled up the rest of that field. This is all we got. I'm gonna stick pretty much all of this, I bet, into the cattle barn. There we go. There we go. It should be plenty of bales now for our cattle. I've got the rest here was just profit. I'll just leave this here for the second. We're gonna go put the baler away. That's going to be a profit, so hopefully that'll be enough money at least to get us for any kind of expenses through the summer for fuel, and I don't know what else I'm going to need yet, but food for sure. Gets us another 14,000 bucks. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. So that there should be enough profits for the year, right? To get us through at least the summertime. So I guess this might be the perfect chance for us to maybe go and take a look at our livestock. Let me show you our livestock here so you have an idea what we're dealing with. Now, our horses, well, some are okay, but man, like I've had some problems. Now, for example, one of the horses, this one here is one of my major concerns because it's old enough to reproduce, but it's too unhealthy. And I'm giving it like it's getting good riding. It looks decent as far as everything else goes. It's fitness, but it's just that it's not healthy enough. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that horse. I've been hoping it would reproduce. I've got 2 stallions in the yard in the pen with it. So I was hoping that, well, it would reproduce and we could get some more horses. But so far we've had no luck with her. And yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do. We'll leave it for a bit, and hopefully that'll work out. Oh, we got lots of hay still. And okay, yeah, we've got that. Okay, everything looks good over here, I think. Yeah, they got lots of food. Okay. As far as our sheep go, though, guys, look at our sheep. Our sheep are all super healthy, reproducing at an unbelievable rate, to be honest. We started off with 8, and now we're here with 24, 26 sheep. I really can't complain with the sheep, guys. This has been so good. I think we only have one that's kind of a little bit low on health, but everything else has been great. I mean, look at this. Every month almost, we're getting a couple new sheep that have been born. So we'll keep this rolling for the time being. But guys, sheep have been pretty amazing, to be honest, as far as that goes. Now, I'm not making money off them yet, but I mean, we'll be selling come May, I believe. We'll be selling our first batch of wool, so will be our first profits off the sheep. This is great. I mean, look at this. They're all great. Perfect. All right. So the only thing we got left, of course, is our cattle. If our cattle can take anything like our sheep, I'd be pretty happy. A pretty happy rancher, I think. Horses have been a bit of a failure. Sheep have been a success. So where will the cattle last? Now, once again, you guys know I've already complained about this, but well, the cattle's health, they were definitely on the low side. Now, looking over at what our horses, some of the reproduction issues we're having with our horses, if we go look at our cattle now, that does lead me to be somewhat concerned. There, let's just go take a look. I think I've got one bull, right? We got one bull, 3 heifers, I believe. I wish those were our cattle. There we go. Here's our cattle right here. Yeah, so we've got one bull and 3 heifers. Unfortunately, the bull is the healthiest of them all, which is terrible, unfortunately. Like, realistically, I'd rather our heifers be the best. I don't know. I did put a monitor on the one horse. You might have noticed. I did put a monitor on the one that I was hoping to breed. Maybe we can find out what's going on. Maybe I should do that with the heifers here as well. I don't know. So far, I'm not having much luck. So we'll see. We'll see what our plan's going to be going forward with our cattle. We'll let them be for the time being, and maybe we just might sell some off next year and if we can plump them up a little bit, put a little weight on them, we can sell them for a profit and then buy better cattle. So once again, not in my need to get branch of money spending, but it might be in something, it might be higher up than maybe a wood processing plant or something along those lines for those logs. I don't know. Something to think about for the next couple months here. I got a lot of haying to do the rest of this year. Come July, we'll probably be back in here, probably in the fall once again, doing more haying, guys. I think that's in my future for the time being. So I'll run through this, and maybe we'll catch up with you later on this year, but that's going to do it for us today. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any ideas on things I should be focusing my money on, drop a link down in the comments. A link? Just drop a comment down in the comments, and we'll go from there. Thanks again, guys. Cheers to you. This is Klutch from the Bushwhacker Ranch. Over and out.